To say not winning a championship with LeBron James on your team is a disappointment would be an understatement. And why wouldn't it be? We've seen him capture 4 championships on 3 different organizations. 1 with the Lakers, 2 with the infamous Miami Heat, and of course, the historic comeback against Golden State in 2016. Now, coming into the season, the Lakers were favorited alongside the Brooklyn Nets to win it all this season. And despite the Lakers' poor play in the postseason the previous year, LeBron James has showed to us that he has the ability to still defy Father Time and perform at an MVP level. And Kevin Durant being, well, Kevin Durant, showing all of us that it's possible to come back from a horrific injury and still perform at an MVP level. Now, this video is focused on the Lakers, in particular, areas of concern which I have picked out. I've split the areas of concern into on-court and off-court. So start off with the on-court, we start off with the Lakers' poor defense. This is a clip from November where they played Sacramento. In this clip, you see Tyrese Haliburton coming off and having no man on him, Carmelo Anthony left behind the screen, leading to a wide open 3. This is just one of many examples of the Lakers playing poor defense. Secondly, the Lakers aren't a good 3-point shooting team. The Lakers ranked 19th in the NBA in 3-point percentage, shooting just under 35%. So they aren't necessarily a threat in terms of stretching the floor, especially down the stretch. But truthfully speaking, the Lakers roster looks no different to the image you see on the screen. It seems that all the jokes and memes about the Lakers being a retirement home are finally coming true. It's kinda hard watching the Lakers play because they play hard for 2 quarters and give up in the second half. And it seems as if every time we wake up, we see new Instagram videos of Russell Westbrook and a new turnover compilation, compiled of Russell Westbrook making plays that have your head scratching, wondering as to what he was thinking. Watching these plays kind of makes you second guess whether this guy was the MVP of the league. A once so dominant player and future first ballot Hall of Famer, making plays like this kind of makes me think, what is he doing? It doesn't make sense. So I think the Lakers' problems transcend beyond the court. I think it's just a matter of fact that the Lakers don't have a game plan and they run their play around a guy who clearly doesn't have the ability to handle the ball and the ability to make the right decisions. But that's all the on-court drama. How about we take a dive into the off-court drama, starting with Magic Johnson, NBA legend and Laker legend, who's been very critical of Russell Westbrook in recent times, saying that this could be the worst trade in Lakers history if the Lakers don't make the playoffs. It's starting to look more and more like a possibility. And on top of all of that, Westbrook said he had no expectations when playing for the Lakers, a historic franchise, also while playing alongside one of the greatest players the NBA has ever seen. The Lakers season certainly looks finished, and what do they have to play for? Well, LeBron James is nearing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in scoring, so it seems as if the scoring title is LeBron's main objective as the season progresses. Now, people can always make the argument that LeBron is putting up empty stats on a bad team, but playing on a bad team this far into the season, the Lakers don't really have any goals or aspirations as the season progresses. The rest of the season for LeBron is kind of a legacy thing. It's more of a how much can he add to his legacy as the season goes on, which is fair considering the circumstances that LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers find themselves in. With the season winding down, many feel it would be best for the Lakers to blow up the entire thing. I don't know what you think. Do you think the Lakers should continue running the LeBron and Anthony Davis duo, or should they run it back and rebuild?